Hi everyone, it's Sandy and today I'm doing a spring book haul video. I usually upload a monthly book haul video every month, but for the past 2 months I haven't been doing that because I didn't have enough books to haul for you. So I decided to combine all the books that I purchased and received in March, April, and May in one whole spring book haul video. Over the course of these 3 months, I've accumulated a total of 10 books. I'm gonna start with all the books that I purchased or received in March. In March, I have 4 books to haul. The first book that I purchased in March is Confess by Colleen Hoover. As I've said many times already, Colleen Hoover is one of my auto-buy authors and I had to get her new book. I read this book, I really liked it, and I even filmed a book review, which I will link right here and I will link down below if you want to check it out. This book is about a girl who moves into a new town and she comes across this art studio that's covered up in confessions. And the owner of the art studio is named Owen, and his artwork is basically inspired by these confessions. The next book that I got is Slammed by Colleen Hoover, another Colleen Hoover book. Aside from Never Never, Slammed was the only Colleen Hoover book that I didn't own. I owned the second and third book in the Slam trilogy, but I didn't own the first book, so I needed to get the first book before I read the second and third book, so I did, and I read it, and I really liked it. This book has to do with slam poetry, and it was a really good book. I highly recommend any of Colleen Hoover's books. If you haven't read a Colleen Hoover book and you want to get into her books, I suggest starting with Maybe Someday. The next book is a book that I was sent by the publisher, and it is Extraction by Stephanie Diaz. This was originally Bookbuster's Book of the Month, but due to our busy schedules, we decided to just wait until summer to start up the book club again. Honestly, I don't know what this book is about, and I feel really bad about not reading it yet, because I was sent this by the publisher, so I feel really bad about not reading it yet, but I will soon, just after school probably. If you read this book, let me know your thoughts below. And the last book that I got in March is a book that I don't have with me because it's a school book, and it is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I purchased this book from Half Price Books. It was about $2, and it's in my locker right now, and it's the weekend, so I don't have it with me. So yeah, just Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. Moving on to books that I got in April. I didn't buy a single book in April, and I'm so proud of myself. However, I was sent 2 books, Bloodlines by Rochelle Mead. You might be wondering why I have a paperback version of Bloodlines when I have a hardcover version right here. And the answer is I won this in a giveaway on Twitter by Penguin. This giveaway happened when they were promoting the Ruby Circle, and I won, surprisingly. And this was a signed copy by Rochelle Mead. So let me show you the signature. When I first entered it, for some reason I thought the prize would be a hardcover version of Bloodlines instead of a paperback version. So I was going to replace my current copy with a new signed copy. Since I already have the Bloodlines copy in hardcover and the rest of my books in hardcover, I might be giving this away. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided yet. I really didn't expect to win, and it's a signed copy, and it's a paperback copy, so it doesn't match my hardcover. And I know some of you are probably saying, you're so stupid, why are you getting rid of a signed copy? Well, I mean, I don't know. I already have a signed copy of one of Rochelle Mead's books, and it is The Last Sacrifice, which I found in stores at Half Price Books. Hopefully I will, if I haven't completely 100% decided yet, since Rochelle Mead is one of my favorite authors, but I probably will soon, sometime soon, so look out for that. And the last book that I got in April was one that I was sent by the author. I was contacted by the author for her to send me this book and for me to review it, and the book is From a Distant Star by Karen McQuestion. I've seen a couple booktubers already haul this book, and I will be reading this book soon, and I will be doing a review on this. I haven't gotten around to reading this book yet, which I feel really bad about because I received it about 2 weeks ago, but May has just been a really crazy month, and I didn't want to read and actually review a book in a month where I didn't have much time to focus on. Once summer starts, I will definitely be picking this book up, and I will be doing a full review on it. I'm just gonna read the back of this. 17-year-old Emma was the only one who hadn't given up on her boyfriend Lucas. Everyone else, his family, his friends, his doctors, believed that any moment could be his last. So when Lucas miraculously returns from the brink of death, Emma thinks her prayers have been answered. As the surprised town rejoices, Emma begins to question whether Lucas is the same boy she's always known. When she finds an unidentifiable object on his family's farm and government agents come to claim it, she begins to suspect that nothing is what it seems. Emma's out-of-this-world discovery may be the key to setting things right, but only if she and Lucas can evade the agents who are after what they have. With all her hopes and dreams on the line, Emma sets out to save the boy she loves, and with a little help from a distant star, she might just have a chance at making those dreams come true. I don't get contacted by authors that often, but when I do, I'm very picky about the books that I select to actually be sent and review. Mainly because I don't want to say yes to an author and end up not reading their book, which I feel super bad about if I don't read a book that I was sent by an author. So when I am contacted by one, I'm very picky. Reading the synopsis of this book, I was very intrigued, so I said yes to the author. I will definitely be reading this book once school ends for me, and then I will be posting a review on it. Now we're on to my May book haul, and I got 4 books in May. The first book is Unleashed by Sophie Jordan. This is the second book in the Uninvited duology. I found this book at Half Price Books, so it was like $9 for a hardcover. This book has been recently released, so finding it at Half Price Books for $9 was a great deal. I did read this book, so I will be talking more about it in my May wrap-up. The duology basically sets place in a world where you can be tested for a kill gene. So if you're tested positive for it, it means in the future you will eventually kill someone. And our main character, Davy, who is very popular, she's a perfect student, and then she gets tested positive for it and her world turns upside down. The next book was one that I won in a Goodreads giveaway, and I was so surprised because I never win Goodreads giveaways, and this is the first book that I won from Goodreads, and that book is Sweet by Tamara Weber. This book is a companion novel to Easy, which is a book that I've read and loved. It's one of my favorite contemporary new adult book. This book contains new characters, so it's a companion novel. I own Breakable, which I got from Book Outlet a while ago. I haven't read Breakable yet, but I hope to soon, and then I can read Sweet, which I didn't even know exists until I saw it on Goodreads and decided to enter the giveaway. I will be graduating high school in a couple weeks, which means I'll be attending college in the fall. And so my school sent a book for each upcoming freshman to read over the summer, and the book that we have to read is called Acts of Faith, The Story of an American Muslim, The Struggle for the Soul of a Generation by Ibu Patel. This book isn't that long. It's under 200 pages. The font is pretty small, but hopefully I'll enjoy this book. And the last book that I purchased is An Ember in the Ashes by Sabat Tahir. This is probably one of my most favorite books that I've read this year. I wasn't planning on purchasing this book this month, but the author was coming to a close by bookshop to do a signing, so I decided to purchase it so I can meet the author and get it signed. I already read this book. I will talk more about it in my wrap-up, but for now I really loved it. And she wrote, "Good luck in college, always do your reading," since I told her that I will be attending college in the fall. And then here it's kind of hard to see, but it says, "For Sandy, always victorious," and then there's kind of her signature, I guess. I'm really glad that I went to the signing. I even met Emily from Millions of Millie Books, which you guys should subscribe to her channel. She's a really fun booktuber. I will link her channel down below for you guys to subscribe to. That is it for my spring book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if you've read any of the books that I've hauled, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!